Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny Phillip Island. As we head down the main straight, you can see the lovely Melbourne, Australia sign up ahead at about 7,000 RPM in 4th gear in our NA6 MX-5, a 1.6 from about 1991. It's revving its guts off at 7,000 RPM, a little dab of the brakes just to settle the car as we turn in through turn 1. We've got a WRX up ahead that's just come out of the pits. We brake hard for turn 2, drop it back to 3rd, drift slightly out into the mid-track, and then we try to bring the car back around, hit over the curbs a second time as we hit full throttle, drift out to the right side of the circuit, jump, miss 5th to 4th, back onto full throttle. It's full throttle all the way down here as we head towards turn 4. We'll brake conservatively today at about 120 odd. Just struggle to bring the car up. The open diff's having a bit of trouble getting powered down, unfortunately. You can see here some dust on the inside line where a car unfortunately dropped some oil a moment ago, so we have to keep a little bit wide of that. We're in 3rd, up to 4th, all the way through here in full throttle. It's a nice left, right, left sweeping corners. Keep a little bit right here as we brake before we head up the hill here. Little lift as the car slightly drifts out wide, back to 2nd gear, hard on the brakes, turn in, really aggressive on the curb on the inside there. We've got no grip as we come out, we've got inside rear wheel spinning, up to 3rd, and we're full throttle again all the way, and we'll stay in full throttle now effectively until we get past turn 1. Turn into the final corner here, a little bit of curbing on the inside, run the car out wide onto the dirt or onto the curb. There's a lap of Phillip Island as we head under the lovely Melbourne sign, and the ocean is ahead of us. Once again, at about 7,000 RPM, 170-ish kilometers an hour. As we turn in, keep the eyes looking up and high. We probably don't need to brake through there, but to be honest, today I don't need to push too hard. I don't need to brake a car, so no need to go 100%. We're just having some fun. And what was that lap time? About a 2:03. This car's good for low twos, maybe a 2:02, 2:01, somewhere around there. It's a mostly standard NA6. Back into 2nd. A little bit better this time. We closer to the apex there. Hit the curb. Don't forget to change up to 3rd. Light dab of the brakes as we turn in. Let's see how much grip there's on this sandy stuff here. It's not too loose, so that oil's not too bad through there. Up to 4th. That WRX up ahead hasn't really gotten away from us, so he's probably doing similar lap times. I'm sure he could go faster if he wanted to. Well, faster than this car you would expect. A little brake there as we turn in, as we head up the hill here. Once again, the car will push a little wide, and then we brake for the downhill section. Hopefully we get pulled up. Yes, we do. But the rear end comes out just a little. Got better grip through there that time, not as much inside rear wheel spinning. Up to 3rd, and then 4th gear, turn the wheel, run over the curb on the inside, car drifts wide out to the edge, not too far. We don't really want to hit the green stuff. My timer's gone all off the blink. Definitely struggling for speed. I think we've got a bit of a headwind at the moment because we're not even hitting 7th or 5th gear, I should say. Turn in, pretty much full throttle. Yeah, you could definitely go full throttle through there. Down to 3rd, back on the throttle as we just balance it until the car starts to come around. We get some curb, and now we're back on the throttle, up to 3rd gear, excuse me, 4th gear. There you go, our last lap was a 2:02.5, not too bad, we're slightly improving. We'll brake a bit later here, brake a bit harder. That was a bit nicer, I think. Still a little bit of inside rear wheel spin due to the open diff as we exit the two tighter corners. Let's run over a bit of curb on the inside here. Oh, I think we lost a little bit of oil. Excuse me, we lost a little bit of grip due to oil as that pushed us wide there. We actually get a little bit of front right wheel scrubbing as we come up this corner through here. I guess the hill loads it up just a little, and brake. Oh, we've got a bit of a lock on the front left, not ideal. Up to third gear. I like to hold the left side or the inside line through that corner. A lot of people will flick out right, and then come back around to the left. In an MX-5 you don't really have a lot of power, and you can hold that inside line a bit better. Let's straighten up our timer a bit. Definitely struggling for speed here today. Turn in, full throttle this time. You can really feel the car lean on the rear left. Brake. That's nice. Very good. A little bit of a mid corner drift, and then we bring the car back to the left. Just kiss the inside curb again. Up to fourth as we hit about 7,000 RPM. Through turn 3, which in an MX-5 isn't really a turn. And braking for turn 4. Really loading up those fronts as we get to the later part of the... okay, maybe a bit too much fun there. Really loading up the front brakes there as we pull into the corner. Let's flick it in here a bit. There's definitely a little bit of lost grip there through the kitty litter and the oil from the Celica earlier. And we've now got an R34 Skyline coming up behind us. I'm suspecting probably maybe down the straight we'll see him pass us. I don't think he'll... I don't know, we'll see, I guess. A little bit of a flick in there. You got to be a bit cheeky sometimes. Skyline didn't make any ground on us through there, so clearly corner speed is king for us through there. As we kiss the inside again for the final turn, we come across to the right hand side. We have a checkered flag ahead of us. The Skyline is going to zoom past us on the right as we pass the checkered flag. And that's a few laps of Phillip Island with the lovely ocean up ahead. And I'm going to back off because I'm hot. Oh, that's a nice Skyline. I wouldn't mind one of those, but you know, MX-5 prices are just nice and cheap, so who wouldn't want an MX-5 for a track car? Reliable and almost as fast. Anyway, folks, that's been a few laps of Phillip Island. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of insight in our NA6 MX-5. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.